Greetings children. Welcome to my channel Inside Accountancy by Shakun. Today we'll be talking about Chapter 2 Fundamentals of Partnership. The subtopics to be covered are past adjustments and an example based on it. I have already discussed about past adjustments in my previous videos. Past adjustments refers to the errors and the omissions or the incorrect appropriations of profit that have been made after the closing of the books of accounts. These errors can be omission of interest on capital wrongly charged, omission of interest on drawings, profit distributed in the wrong ratio, and there can be multiple omissions in a particular question. All these errors and these omissions, they can be rectified by using two methods. First is when an adjustment entry is passed, that is, we pass a single adjustment entry because of which our errors are rectified and accounts are corrected. The second method is when several journal entries are passed in place of a single adjustment entry. I have discussed the first method in my previous videos. You can refer to the videos on past adjustment for better clarity of the concept. In this video, we'll be talking about the method where journal entries are passed in place of one adjustment entry. The first entry to be passed is for the items which are credited to the partner's capital or current account. Now such items are interest on capital, salary or commission which increase the partner's capital account, therefore credited to the partner's capital or current account. Now since these are expenses, therefore they are debited to profit and loss adjustment account. So a separate account is created and using this separate account we pass the journal entry. Next set of entries is for the items which are debited to partner's capital or current account. These items can be interest on drawings. Interest on drawings have to be paid by the partner. Therefore, partner's capital or current account is debited. And since it is an income, therefore, profit and loss adjustment account is credited. Please note, profit and loss appropriation account should not be used for passing these adjustment entries. For passing these adjustment entries, a separate account, that is the profit and loss adjustment account, must be used. The next entry would be for the profit or loss because of these adjustments. If there is profit always comes on the debit side. It is a debit side balancing figure. Therefore, profit and loss adjustment account is debited and partner's capital account is credited. Whereas loss comes as a balancing figure on the credit side, therefore it is to be borne by partners, therefore the partner's capital or current account is debited and profit and loss adjustment account is credited. Let's take an example to understand this method. Capital accounts of A and B stood at 4 lakh and 3 lakh respectively after necessary adjustments in respect of drawings and the net profit for the year ended 31st March 2019. So this means that the capital which is given to us is the closing capital because it is specifically written here after necessary adjustments. So we need to calculate the opening capital in this question. It was subsequently noticed that 5% interest on capital and also drawings were not taken into account in arriving at the distributable profit. So that means interest on capital was omitted and interest on drawings was also omitted. The drawings of the partners had been 12,000 drawn at the end of each quarter. At the end of each quarter means we'll multiply it by 4. So 48,000 will be the drawings of A. And in case of B, 18,000 drawn at the end of each half year. At the end of each half year means we'll multiply it by 2. That is 36,000. The profit for the year as adjusted amounted to 2 lakh. The partners share profits in the ratio of 3:2. You are required to pass journal entries and show adjusted capital accounts of the partners. Now, let's first make the working notes. Firstly, we'll calculate the opening capital on 1st April 2018. Since in the question, the closing capital of A and B was given, that is 4 lakh and 3 lakh. We add the amount of drawings to this closing capital and the profit is subtracted. drawings in the question were given as 48,000 and 36,000, and the profit was 2 lakh, which is divided between A and B in the ratio of 3:2, thereby giving us the value of opening capital, which is 3,28,000 for A and 2,56,000 for B. Now, calculation of opening capital was very important because interest on capital was omitted, and interest on capital is always calculated on the opening balance of capital. So, therefore, it was required for us to calculate the opening capital. So, calculation of interest on capital. We have the opening balances of capital with us. The rate was given as 5%. Therefore, the interest on capital for A is 16,400 and for B it is 12,800. Then regarding the interest on drawings, 48,000 and 36,000 was the amount of drawings which we ascertained by multiplying by 4 and 2 respectively. The rate of interest on drawings was given as 5% and the average period in case it is withdrawn at the end of each quarter, the average period is 4.5, and when the drawings are made at the end of each half year, the average period is 3, thereby giving us the answer of 900 and 450 respectively. Relating to interest on drawings, you can watch my previous video for better clarity of the concept. Let's look at the journal. Now there were two omissions. First was regarding interest on capital and second was regarding interest on drawings. Interest on capital is credited to partners and it is an expense. Therefore, P&L adjustment account is debited and partners capital account, A and B's capital account is credited. In the second entry for interest on drawings, being an income, profit and loss adjustment account is credited in this case and the partners have to bear it. Therefore, partners capital account is debited. The next entry is regarding the loss on adjustment which is borne between partners. Loss always comes on the credit side. It is a credit balancing figure. Therefore, profit and loss adjustment account is credited and partners capital account is debited. Let's have a look at the partners capital account. The opening balances were already given in the question. Profit and loss adjustment account, interest on capital, that is 16,400 and 12,800. This is the amount of interest on capital. Interest on drawings has been mentioned on the debit side. Profit and loss adjustment account, loss is again mentioned on the debit side. Please note we have not taken the opening balances which we calculated. We have taken the already adjusted balances. 4 lakh and 3 lakh were the already adjusted balances given in the question. Why we have taken these balances? Because we do not need to put drawings again in the partners capital account. So such kind of adjustments need not be made. That is why we have taken the closing balances here and made the further adjustments. Now if the same question was to be done through the first method, that is by passing a single adjustment entry. In that case, we are required to prepare statement showing adjustment. One column for particulars, one column for firm and as many columns as there are partners. Each column for firm and partners is divided into DR and CR. Then the first omission was regarding interest on capital. It has been credited to partners and debited to firm. The next omission was regarding interest on drawings. It is debited to partners and credited to firm being an income. Now, because of these two omissions, the profit that was given in the question obviously becomes wrong. So, profit wrongly credited means the profit of 2 lakh which has already been credited to partners which is now wrong because of two omissions that came up. Therefore, this 2 lakh has been divided between A and B and it is mentioned on the debit side. Why debit side? Because we are writing back the profit. This is not the profit that we are sharing between the partners. This is the profit that has already been shared and now is being written back. Finally, we do the balancing of the firm. After balancing, our balancing figure comes out to be 1,72,150, which is divided between A and B in their profit sharing ratio. The next step is to do the totaling for all the DRs and CRs of A and B and then find out the difference between DR and CR. In case of A, the difference is 1210. We write it on the greater side, that is debit side. In case of B, again the difference is 1210. We write it on the greater side, that is the credit side. The single adjustment entry would be A's capital account DR to B's capital. How did we know that A is to be debited and B is to be credited? By preparing the statement showing adjustment. And because we had written the balancing figure on the greater side, this means A is to be debited and B is to be credited, resulting into this single journal entry. In this video, we have talked about the meaning of past adjustments, the various methods of past adjustments, multiple omissions given in a question, when adjusting journal entries are to be passed, and when a single adjusting entry is to be passed. So I've explained both the methods with the help of one question. I hope the concepts are clear to everybody, and I hope you liked my video. In case you really did, please like, share and subscribe to my channel, ring the bell button and show some love and concern. Thank you so much.